Yo, what's going on, fam? It's your boy, Anthony ONeal, and welcome to another edition of Keeping It Real with not just your boy, but also with Connor and the little one, Lindsay. I call her little because she only like 5'6", 5'7", but I love her to death.
Wait, that's tall. 5'6" is like average. I'm 5'2". I thought that's why you were calling me little. But
Then
also,
5'2".
The medium one?
You don't have permission to call me little.
I'm average.
Yo, what's going on, fam? It's your boy, ONeal. Anthony ONeal. Anthony Bernard ONeal.
Ooh,
That's
fans.
right. Yo, let's jump straight into the very first question. This young lady says, I'm getting married in June. We'll be on baby step 3. I want to pay cash for a house. How long can we baby step 3? We are 26 years old. Baby step 3B, for those of you all who are probably asking, well, what does he mean by baby step 3B? Baby step 3B simply means baby step number 3 is set aside 3 to 6 months of expenses. And then 3B is after you set aside 3 to 6 months of expenses, save at least 10 to 20% to put down towards your home to help you avoid PMI, which is a private mortgage insurance. So they want to pay cash for a house.
Like what?
So they're saying they're getting married, and she's saying that her and her husband want to actually pay cash for a house eventually. Mm-hmm. So they're asking, how long should they save up for that before investing into their retirement, before doing other type of stuff?
I would say Jordan and I, we got married in June too.
Yeah.
Good month. And we saved up for a house, so we're like looking for a house.
Okay.
We saved up for a down payment. But we went to a financial advisor to figure all that out.
Sit down with a financial advisor.
100%.
Connor?
I have no idea. I'm 26. I haven't bought my own house yet. I keep remembering, like, there's no such thing as your forever home. You
True.
think you might be in the house forever,
So
but
true.
why don't you're young. You might move.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like, as long as you're buying a house you're making money on.
Live below your means.
For sure.
Sit down with a financial advisor.
Right.
Like Lindsay and her husband did. And I always tell young people, don't be in a rush. And you don't have to pay cash for a house. If you are extremely weird and you just that's your dream to pay cash for a house, well, you're gonna be renting for a little while. Should I stop paying into Kids 529 to get 3 to 6 months of living expenses? They currently have $510 going into a 529.
Yes.
Yes.
They should stop.
Stop. Okay. Here's the thing, too, about 529. You can't touch that until they are 18 and they're going into college. If they don't have 3 to 6 months of living expenses set aside for an emergency fund, an emergency happens, and they go inside that 529, let's say, for an example, they need $5,000. It's going to cost them $10,000. So I agree with y'all. They need to stop. Going into baby step number 3, this means that they're out of debt. So this means that they have some income. They could be sitting on 3 to 6 months.
Sure.
Easily. Basics to beginning a maintainable budget. A maintainable, I like that word. I think that's one thing that people mess up with when it comes to budgeting. I think sometimes people say, you know what? I'm only gonna spend $100 on gas this month. And you live 45 minutes away from work. Is that maintainable? No. What's one maintainable thing, Lindsay, you got in your budget? Is it groceries? Is it your hair? You're very fashionable, so we know it's not your clothes.
Actually, I've tried. I do, actually, with my hair. I don't go over budget with that because I know how much it costs every time. And I know that, I get it done every 3 months. So when it gets to that 3rd month, we already know, so I don't go over it. I already know what it costs. So, like, we're strategic of knowing those things.
Okay.
I would say, I will tell you the category that's hard to maintain.
What is that?
The, like, gifts category. So
How is that hard?
when people's birthdays sneak up on you,
That ain't no
or it's
issue.
like, what?
How is that hard?
You don't get them a gift.
Right.
So, okay, from someone who loves to shower people that way, or like baby showers, or like things like that, they come in hot.
I am not stressing out over someone's baby shower or birthday.
I
Are they
am.
gonna stress for me?
I don't care. I'm gonna be the person that wants to at least love on them, even if they don't want to love on me.
Listen, I don't care.
I love the word maintainable budget, okay? Because it makes a budget seem easy. What we do is, if we're not sure if we're gonna spend like $300 on groceries a month, we might go over $300, we over budget. Because if you over budget, that's fine because anything extra you have left goes towards your debt. If you under budget, then you're like it's working backwards. You're trying to pull out from this one. So just over budget.
But you do that for like 3 months. Then you average out.
Right.
Where did you land between those 3 months? And eventually budgeting should be spot on numbers.
Yes.
You know, but in the beginning, how do you create a maintainable budget? To exactly what Connor said. I like what you said. Inflate a little bit. Play around with the numbers, you guys. I mean, it's simple.
Yeah, give yourself grace.
Yeah, give yourself some grace. Give yourself
takes
some
time.
room. Inflate a little bit in certain areas. If your rent is $1,000, you don't inflate that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, once you nail it in, you nail it in.
You
Don't
nail
be
it.
changing it according to your wants.
Don't play around with it. But these are good questions, y'all. Thank you so much for rocking with me. This is fun. Like, I'm loving this. It's your boy, Anthony ONeal. Thank you all so much for rocking with me. I got to head to New York, and so I got to go. And I'll see y'all on the next video. Peace out.
Subscribe.
Peace out.
And make sure that you hit the subscribe button like he said.